Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to go over my 5 favorite AFC Champions picks. We have the Patriots versus the Broncos at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And I have 4 picks that I love, plus I threw in 1/5 bonus pick, which is a touchdown. Before we jump into the picks, I wanted to quickly talk to you about the VIP group that I run because a lot of you guys still aren't in there yet. Inside the group, I post every single play I'm running. All player props, all sports. We have UFC, we have esports in there even. Everything is tracked and verified. Every win, loss, nothing gets hidden. And the best part is if you are watching this on YouTube, I hook all my YouTube viewers up with free access. All you have to do, download the Chalkboard app. This is the app that I place all my bets with. I think it's personally the best app. I'm sponsored by way more than just Chalkboard. Chalkboard is still my #1 app. It's the one I recommend to everyone. And if you are a new user or an existing user, all you have to do is sign up, use code ZPX, and deposit at least $10. Just throw $10 in there. You can do more if you want. They give you a bonus. You're going to get a free pick. Tomorrow it's Puka Nacua over half a receiving yard. You can pair that with any other thing you want, and it's a guaranteed win. You have that. And if you're an existing user, just send me a screenshot. Either way, you're just going to text it to this number on the screen. Text me a screenshot after you sign up with code ZPX and put $10 in at least. And I will text you back a link to get in the Discord completely free. After you've done that and you still don't believe me, these are literally all plays that were hit just yesterday. You can hop in there. You can even go into the VIP chat here and talk to the VIP members. You can see if they don't believe me, you can talk to them. Are you profitable? Yes, they pay to be in here. They wouldn't be paying and continuing to pay if they weren't profitable. So do that. Sign up for Chalkboard. Send me a screenshot after you've signed up with code ZPX and deposited at least $10. And I'll hook you up with completely free access. I'll send you the link. We only have a few spots left, but for my YouTube users, I will hook you up no matter what. So jumping right in, my favorite play of the day is Drake May over 224 pass yards. This is the clearest volume and efficiency spot on the board. He's been one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the league all season, and when it comes to moving the ball through the air, this matchup sets up perfectly for another high yardage game. He's cleared this number in 14 of 18 games this year, and that includes games where strong defensive units and in less than ideal conditions as well. So the key here is how Denver is forced to defend New England. The Broncos' strength is preventing explosive runs and tightening up in the red zone, which usually pushes opposing offenses to move the ball methodically through the air. So that plays into May's skill set. Even if the Patriots lean on the run early, May doesn't need huge chunk plays to get there. Just steady completions, play action throws, and some third down conversions add up very quickly for him. Weather isn't a real concern either. It's cold, but no major wind or precipitation. And May has already shown he's comfortable throwing in cold weather. So if Denver falls behind or stacks the box to slow the run, his passing volume only increases. So I think this is one of the safest quarterback overs on the entire slate. So moving into my second pick, I'm taking Ramondre Stevenson over 47 rush yards. This is all about game script and coaching philosophy. So Mike Vrabel is not afraid to slow games down. Mike Vrabel is not afraid. Goddamn. This pick is all about the game script and the coaching philosophy. They're not afraid to slow games down, shorten possessions, and grind wins out on the ground, especially in playoff settings. We've already seen this exact approach in action, and Stevenson's cleared this number in both postseason games so far. Last week was a perfect example against Houston. Top 3 rushing defense, and he still saw 16 carries for 70 yards. That tells you everything you know about how committed New England is to feeding the ball regardless of the matchup. And Denver's run defense is strong, but they're not significantly better than Houston. And volume matters more than efficiency here, to be honest. Even if he isn't ripping big runs, which he doesn't need to, with his projected workload, which is around 15 to 18 carries, that's the point where he only needs an average of 3 yards per carry to clear this number. So in a game where the Patriots are favored and likely playing from ahead or even, That's exactly the kind of prop that will cash in the fourth quarter, you know. So going into number 3, I'm taking Mims over 1.5 rush yards, right? This is a classic playoff gadget play prop. It becomes even more valuable with Jarrett Stidham starting at quarterback. And Sean Payton is one of the most creative offensive minds in the league. When he doesn't fully trust his quarterback in a high leverage spot, he compensates with misdirection, motion, and design touches. Mims fits that role perfectly. Before his last few games, he logged 10 rushing. Before his last few games, he logged a rushing attempt in 10 straight. And in 7 of those, he cleared 3 rushing yards. This line is incredibly low. 1 jet sweep, 1 end around, or 1 fake reverse is all it takes. And the matchup helps too. New England is extremely strong against straight ahead runs, but they've been more vulnerable against misdirection and counter concepts. So if Denver wants to steal easy yards or keep the Pats defense guessing, Mims is the guy they'll use. And this isn't a volume bet, it's a design bet. I think this is literally just free money. I know I'm personally betting on this. I think you should too. Going into number 4, I love a good kicker prop. We're taking him over 1.5 field goals made. And I'll tell you exactly why. Playoff games with a strong defense often turn into field goal contests, obviously. This matchup has all the signs of that kind of script. He's already shown he can handle the moment last round, drilling 3 field goals in his playoff debut without hesitation. And now he gets a game in Denver where altitude consistently gives kickers extra range. Denver has allowed the second most made field goals during the regular season, and a big reason for that is their ability to stiffen in the red zone without completely shutting teams down. So that leads to stalled drives inside the 30-yard line, and that's perfect condition for kicker overs. New England doesn't need to struggle offensively for this to cash. 2 drives, the cross midfield, and a stat is all we need. So with May moving the ball and Denver tightening near the goal line, I think he has multiple realistic opportunities to cash this. Kicker props aren't flashy, but I think in playoff settings, especially, they are extremely valuable and often overlooked because, frankly, they're not as fun to bet on. Again, before my final bonus pick, who I think the best touchdown prop on the board is, hop in the Discord. It's completely free if you prove that you used code ZPX and deposited $10. Once you deposit, you get a free pick to put that $10 on. Just flip that into 20. Not only that, you get a deposit match. You put that $10 in, you get 20. Put that 20 on this free pick, now you have 40. There's literally no downside to it, right? If you want, you just take your money and leave right off that. But if you send me proof to the number that I put on screen, I will hook you up with a free entry into the VIP Discord. Plays in there every single day. Profitable members. Usually it's like $100 a month, right? So you're getting this completely free. Hop in there and use code ZPX on Chalkboard. Now for the final play. The best touchdown pick on the board, I think, is Travion Henderson. So this has a ton of upside. Henderson hasn't found the end zone yet in the playoffs, but the usage and explosiveness are still there. Denver just gave up 183 rushing yards in the last game, and Henderson is the type of back who can turn one clean lane into a touchdown. This isn't, a volume-dependent touchdown bet. It's more of an explosiveness bet. Henderson doesn't need 20 touches to score. He really just needs 1 red zone carry or 1 screen pass or 1 broken tackle. But what I really love about this are the odds. I think it's around plus 200 on Chalkboard. It's like 3x or something like that. You're getting a strong return on a player who will absolutely be involved in those high leverage situations. I think it is a no-brainer to at least put a little bit on or maybe hedge one of your other bets with. But that is it for the AFC Championship. I'll have another video coming out tomorrow about the NFC Championship and my 5 favorite picks for those games. So tune into that. Again, hop in the Discord. I hook up all my YouTube viewers for completely free. The link to that will be in the description. And if you want to join for free, again, text the number on the screen. That's it. See you guys. Peace.